Now, here, as you can see here, I have a piece of rope as long as my body. And it's small enough to go through the grommets. So what I'm going to do now is take it down there, throw it around the pole. So I got to tie this in first. So what I'm going to do is bring it through the, leave me a little excess so I can tie a knot, so as it will not come back through the grommet. Now this is just the initial to place it in the air, and then once you have your tent set up, then you can go back through and lash it up. So I got my knot so it ain't going to come through my grommet. Take it. Roll it over. Take it. Keep it held up. Everyday use, as in break down and move somewhere else and then go set it up again. It's a base camp. The tent itself weighs 18 pounds. Although you could do it, it's just not recommended. Okay, now from here, I'm going to place it up in here, and this is what I'm going to be tying to. So what we're going to do, since that loop will not go through the grommet, we'll double it over and place it in it. We've got our twine. Now, like I said earlier, the reason this here was on loosely was because I may have to move it up and down. And these here don't have to be long, because all they're doing is tying around the initial brace here. And if you wanted to save rope to keep from cutting it, you would just use one piece. You would just tie it, bring it over, and just do a little zigzag pattern. I'm gonna do the zigzag pattern on the other side, and then have the loose end, the little tag ends like this, on the other side. Be your preference. Do is just stick it through there, make a little lark's head. That way you got two tags on both sides. I just happened to, this here could be rose up just a little bit, but that'll be good for right now, for just demonstration purposes here. Then you just tie a standard knot, nothing major. couple overhand knots. We'll go to the back, do the same thing. When I get it all tied up, I'll get back with you. All I'm doing is just putting lark heads in them in every loop. Like I said, this here is a whole lot slower of a way, but the good thing is you're not cutting your cordage. You still have one whole solid section of cordage. And all you're doing is just bringing it up, having it tight against the board or log that you got your fashioned on there, and tie it. Like I said, we could have come out here and tie them out like that to have it nice and crisp, but then you want to have more stakes, things of that nature. Just go ahead and fasten this one up here. You want to take it to the front of the log so as it keeps tension on the entire tent. And bring it back and tie a simple slip knot in here. And then if it needs adjustments, you can take this up to adjust it up to make it so as your tent will close, your door will close, your flap will close. Open the flaps up here. Let you look from the inside. To look from the inside there, and then we'll go in there. You got plenty of height to stand up. It's quite breezy. As I said, you got way over my head here. You can stand up in it. There you have it. This is one way to set up a tent with poles gathered. Like I said, the wind's blowing and it's not giving this design any justice or anything. We're under a severe wind advisory at the current moment.